Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Representing the legendary Al Davis and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Tonight, we're keeping it in the AFC West between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the Rams sideline, you get a look at their head coach. These guys no doubt enjoyed their trip to Brazil, picking up the win in Sao Paulo last week. Running the show across the field, that's Raiders head coach Pete Carroll. His side not as fortunate in their opener, hoping the home crowd can will them to the victory here in Week 2. From the booth alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. He's brought down just inside the 25. And now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led up by the sixth-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Just ho-hum, more of the same production from Herbert in year 5. In fact, it was the cleanest football of his career, Kate. 23 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions. But he's got to check that box at playoff wins. That's not easy to do in this AFC.
Brings up second down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the 34. Finds a man right side. And that short gain is enough for a set it down.
It's a gain
Markers
of 3.
reset, ball at the 37.
Los Angeles.
Going right side, Harris with it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling our running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's got a decent game before being brought down.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
The Raiders take over.
So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
And, Kate, you don't have to look beyond his performance last week as really a root cause of their loss. I'm not saying the only cause. Others certainly had a hand in it, too. And if you don't win a lot of games in this league or any league, if you turn it over 3 times without a touchdown to counteract them, a lot of room for him to improve this week.
A 5-yard gain. Brings up second down.
One picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Quick to the left, it's caught. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Smith on 3rd and short. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over after the interception. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. A much tougher test for the league's rushing leader here in week 2, as they close in on him and hand him a loss on that play. Offense to the line for second down.
Second down at the 19-yard line.
Herbert with a blitz coming. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That was Tyree Wilson in on the tackle. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
35-yard line.
Throw left side, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Chargers will have a first.
16 yards. First down.
They give to Harris from the gun. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down.
From the 46.
The Raiders' 46-yard line.
It's caught. That's Mike Williams. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Give him 24 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. A handoff for Harris running right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. All right, here we go. Second down.
Brings up second and 11.
Herbert from the gun. That throw finds Coughlin. And he's brought down after a short gain. All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Chased out to his right. It's on target to Williams. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. And they fake the spike. They're going to throw it. And a fake spike works. They pull the defense, and he reaches the end zone for a touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders' offense. And it's an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Counter give to Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
From the 38. Checking in on the slant by Bash. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him from the 46. Genty from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, that's a run that's hold home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him! And that pushes them back, third down coming up.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. And big plays on that side of the ball, Well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away.
The Chargers take over.
Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 24-yard line.
And they're going to spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Lat McConkey. And now they're going to face 3rd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
2nd and 3 now. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They cross the 40. Nice run there. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
For a Las Vegas.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
2nd and 3.
2nd and 3. Finds him on the slant. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Raider 1st down.
Smith on 1st down. He'll try and run this. And he's taken down with some quality yardage on that play. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's good for another Las Vegas.
Shotgun give here to Genti. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion.
33-yard line.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped, it's 2nd down now. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He's got it near the 8. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. He's got it! And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break.
An 18-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive. Paying off with points points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
Chooses to bring this one out. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks.
Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the third quarter underway. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Vegas offense ready to start this third quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
It's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Shotgun snap to Smith. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. First call here coming from the shotgun. Play action now for Herbert. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Second and 3 now.
Brings up second and 3.
From the 27. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He stays up. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Options are open here. It's second and inches.
A 9-yard pickup. It's second and inches.
Running behind center with Harris. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Chargers will have a first.
And the Chargers first down.
To the air this time, Herbert. On the move, headed right. Fights off the pressure. And he can escape no longer. They roll over and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's second down.
Herbert back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
34-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a big for it on the ground. Oh, stiff arm. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
First and goal.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Harris punches it in for the LA touchdown. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11.
14. Raiders 3.
Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent, but in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
On first down, Genty. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All set up now for 1st and 10.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Las Vegas.
From the gun, Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Jacoby
Couldn't connect on
Myers.
first. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air. It's Smith. He's going to keep it this time. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
13 yards on the play.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. First down, ball at the 36. A play fake, now Smith to throw. Going deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And he mitigates the damage by falling on it, but still a loss on that play.
Second down.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Smith to the air now. His running back hauls it in deep right. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
33. That's good for another Las Vegas.
From the red zone now. Has it in close. And in for the touchdown. The Raiders now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40. First down, and they go right back to it. And he will be stopped now, but lots to like about that effort.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano a mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. Well, when this guy's got it going on the ground, Brock, there isn't a more exciting player on the field. And he has certainly been the most fun to watch in this one.
Yeah, he's been fun for you and me, Kate, but not this defense. You know, I remember asking Pete Carroll some years ago, is it harder than ever to play defense right now because of all the rules and regulations, everything else? He said, oh, yeah. And throwing these dual-threat quarterbacks, they're a nightmare as well.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Chargers.
They'll hand it off to Harris. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. 1st and goal, Chargers.
Trying to run in, Harris. And that right right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A loss of 3.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Herbert from the gun. The throw is caught. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. No run with Harris. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown!
Los Angeles.
The Chargers make it a 9-point advantage. Najee Harris, the touchdown.
Cameron Dicker.
A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Return starts at the 3. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
28-yard line.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Now he takes it. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders gotta score in a hurry. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 31. Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting us up to the 41. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10.
1st down, Smith to throw. Checking in on the slant by Besh. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
From the 47. Cut out left. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And they get this down to the 28.
13 more yards. That's another Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And again, it's Smith. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Intended for Ashton Genty.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
2nd and 10.
Throwing it again here. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up
Now to throw.
3rd and 5.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
That kick obviously gets it back to a one-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look at warm-ups? How good do they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick? Or is your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket? No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got the Charger 1st down. And that should be all she wrote in this one. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's in 2nd. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Chargers beginning to celebrate their win here as they take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.